Hey y'all, it's Deanna. Hey, it's been about a week or two since I made a video. My last one was a what is this? Was a unboxing of an order from a Facebook page, and I got a request for 3 African style stretch bracelets. On stretch bracelets, 3 African style. So I've already laid them out, but I'm gonna string them on video. That way it took me all day just to figure out what I was gonna do. So it would have been an extremely long video. But the first one is gonna be with this this, I guess they call these DZI beads, Z beads or something like that. It came from one of the bargain bead boxes. Monthly one, I don't remember which one, but that's the focal. So we're gonna string it, and then I'll do the others. I already cut my stretch cord. I'm using 1mm stretch cord. She said she was about a 7¼ inch wrist. This was hard to get this cord through there. And excuse me, I'm about to sneeze. I laid it out on my bead board in the 7½, and it was just shy of 7½ on that bead board, because my beadboard doesn't have markings for, I'm using these 3 spacers. I don't remember where I got these at all, which is not unusual for me to not know where I got stuff. But anyway, it was just shy of 7½ on there, and I figured by the time I tie it, it'd be about the right size. And it's stretch anyway. A blue lava bead, another spacer, and this is not typically the kind of bracelets I make. So, and some more from a, I think from another bargain bead box, but I could be wrong. Not typically the style that I make, so I had to just take the whole day just to figure it out. Some glass beads. Don't remember where I got these, who I ordered them from. I'm sure it was off of Facebook. Another brass spacer. And these came from a bargain bead box. These were one of the Mookai beads. And a spacer. I don't know how close to put it, or y'all can see it, or if my lighting is worth it on. I have all kinds of lights on in here because I got plants. I planted seeds and they're sprouting. Then I got these wood beads, and I don't remember at all where these came from. And another glass, African glass, or a bone bead with the, I guess that's a face on it. Yeah, that's a face. That's the one side of it. Now we'll do the other side. And it's almost exactly the same, but there is one bead that's a little different. Some more of these metal spacers. And I used 3 of them on each side. Another blue lava bead. And a spacer. I'm trying to stay in the camera or the phone. BU, another Z bead. It doesn't want to go. I know it goes because I had it on there just to check it. There we go. She did tell me I could put other. How did she put it? There's another African glass. It's what it was sold to me as, African glass. Other elements, she said. Another brass spacer. Another mookat. And it is a little bit different color. Another brass spacer. 3 more wood beads. Maybe. If they'll go. Hello. I posted on Facebook somewhere. Oh, on Deani Adorned Beads that I really am financially struggling, and the beads on my Facebook page, which is also called Sunshine Baubles and Bling. Not the beads, the jewelry on my Facebook page is, if you go look at it, you see something you want, make me an offer. And of course shipping will be added, but I've got to have some income because, like I said in my last video, I've been sick. I was sick for a good 2 solid weeks. Really, and I tried to work during that time and couldn't, and probably didn't work 10 hours in 2 weeks, if that long. And I don't get paid by the hour anyway. And now I can, manage to work, if I'm lucky, 3 or 4 hours in the day. But it's still difficult to make money just because of the gig work, and now, not being able to get out there and try and do more longer. It's quite difficult. So anyway, I gotta have something. Something's gotta give. So, I posted on Facebook that, look at my Facebook page, Sunshine Baubles and Bling, which is also on Instagram, Sunshine Baubles and Bling. If you see something, make an offer. As long as it's still available. I have all kinds of jewelry that's just sitting here not making me any money. And I'm to the point now that I'll take offers, and as long as they're reasonable. Now, if it's a $30 bracelet and you want to pay me $5, I think I'll hang on to it. But you know what I mean. Make an offer plus shipping. You get a piece of jewelry and I get some help with my finances. Anyways, there is also this last bead, which is another African glass. And the only difference was this one's round and green, and this one's rounded green, white, and blue. This one's squared or rectangle, blue and white and black. So that was the only difference. So when you're doing stretch cord bracelets, you have to pre-stretch it, and I do 6 or 7 times. That way it's pre-stretched. It's already been worked a little. So when you wear it, it doesn't just stretch out because it's already been pre-stretched. If you put fresh, if you just put your beads on this and tie a knot on a fresh, unstretched one and wear it, it's going to stretch out and it's going to fall off. So you pre-stretch them. Now, let's hope I left a spot to put the knot through. And then when you tie it, you want to hide your knot. So I'm going to tie it a couple of times. if it will cooperate with me. Let's see what happens when I pull it. Now, see, it comes undone. That's why I don't like this thicker cord that much. It's a pain. Let's see what happens when I do 3. If it stays. Oh, yeah. And then you test your knot and say, I'm pulling pretty good. Test your knot, make sure it's going to stay. And then you use, and I use GS Hypo Cement. You can use E6000 too, but this Hypo Cement will get in between the little pieces of cord in the knot. Gotta get that dry glue off of it. So, and you just put your glue on it. And if you hear knocking, I don't know what that is. It's somebody outside somewhere. Don't know. I know some people have been working on a trailer across the street. And then I'm just going to let it sit overnight. And then I'll cut the strings off, the extra. Ooh, gotta get this lid in here. I'll cut the extra off and pull it, you know, hide it within the hole of that bead, one of these beads. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Let me put it on my... Oh, yeah. It doesn't quite fit on the 7.5 anymore since I've tied it, so that's good. That means it's probably around 7.25 inch. I'm gonna save those for something that's not so heavy. Okay, now I'm gonna cut this cord. I've already practiced I've already strung them out on to see how it looks, so I don't want to use it because it's been kind of pulled. And I'm cutting way too much, but way too much is better than not enough. And if you have stretch cord, what I'm thinking about this, if you have stretch cord that has a place in it, I'm just going to put a little spot here. Or a part of a cut. Well, you can see it now. Let me see. I'm going to try and make it a flaw. Anyway, now you can see. You see how it lays kind of straight here, and then it bends right there, where it's right here, where it's dirty from the pliers. You don't want that in your bracelet. You don't want that in your bracelet at all, because now that's a weak spot, and it could end up breaking. So if you've got any spots like that, any weak spots where it's bent and it looks like something's not right, don't use it. Okay, now the focal bead this time is one of these, what is that, the Evil Eye? This glass lampwork bead. So that's my focal on this one. And she wanted 3 stackable bracelets, so... And I'm using brass spacer, some of these little bone beads, these cones. I thought that would be different for me anyway. I'm sure somebody's done it before, but for me it's different. Some of these, what are these, Chevron beads? Another, I don't even know what kind it is. It feels like it's glass. It doesn't feel like a gemstone at all. Hey y'all. I don't know what happened. It just cut off. So I don't know where it cut off. So there's my focal. There's a brass spacer, a bone bead, cone, chevron bead. This is a glass bead. That's weird. I just looked up and my video quit recording. Some cat, a bone bead, black bone bead, another bone bead. I don't remember where I got all this stuff. On Facebook groups. The majority of my stuff is from Facebook groups. I do have some from Joann's, but there's a glass bead. Now, that's one side. Go to the, oops, sorry. Go to the other side. Oh, I'm hitting the phone, sorry y'all. Brass spacer, another bone bead. This one has some kind of symmetrical, but I mean this one is asymmetrical too. I did try to keep some consistency, but I also wanted it to be a little bit different since they're stackable. And the other two are pretty close to being symmetrical. There's symmetry within the asymmetry. Let's see, another chevron. This one's more asymmetrical than the others, but it has the colors. A bone bead, and look, you can see the little holes in the bone, like it was an old bone. Another mucat, but this one's more red than it is the yellow. A little green and white chevron beads. Another bone bead that's carved. Another green and white. There's my symmetrical within the asymmetrical. A brass spacer. Another African glass. And a brass spacer. Let's see how in the first one. Well, let's get in the camera. We've got the blues. There's the blues in the second one. This reddish color that's in this DZI bead or Z bead, whatever you want to call it. The yellows. There's white here. These are kind of off or creamy, but there's white in that. There's green right there. Blues, yellows. The dark red that on this that matches that. This red's the only one that doesn't match in this one, but it does match the red in the other one, in the third one. So they have the same colors. They're just not the same, but they'll be stackable. Anyway, I'm gonna stretch 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now before I do this, I'm gonna move these to over here. Oh, let's see. So that I can put my knot in this bead. because it sure wasn't going to go in that one, I don't think. But it will go in that one. We'll just tie it. It's just a overhanded, whatever you want to call it, knot. Overhanded 3 times. Two, or underhanded, however you want to call it. I don't remember. 3. Now, check your knot. Pull it this way, and I'm pulling good, so it's tight. Get the glue. See if I can get this to hold apart. Y'all can't see it. There we go. It'll work. And get the glue. Oh, if I can get the glue to come out. Yes. Get the glue in your knot on all sides of the knot. And then just let it sit till tomorrow. I've got to mail them tomorrow, so overnight will be good. And then I'll pack them well. So they should be okay. Oh, come on now. Because this dries, it just takes, I just like for it to be cured a little before I send anything off. Okay, and then the third one. Let's move that out of the way. Let's cut another piece of cord. And it's Stretch Magic 1mm. And I'm only using the 1mm because some of these beads are kind of heavy, and altogether they're heavy. If it's more lightweight, I'll use the 1/2 mm. Okay, now let's see if I can get these. My focal bead this time is a glass, African glass. So we're going to put that on there. The next is actually, the way I have it laid out, I'm going to start over. But that is the focal. I'm just going to start with this chevron bead. And then a bronze spacer. That's where the red in that second one on the chevron bead comes in. Is the red on this chevron bead. And then another bone bead, which is in, I think, the second one. Yeah, it's in the second one. And now our focal bead. And a bone bead. And you'll see this one's more asymmetrical. There might be a little difference in the color of the mookaite beads, but it's asymmetrical. I mean, not asymmetrical, symmetrical. Excuse me. Brass bead, brass spacer. A chevron bead. And my blue comes in as 3 Heishi beads. And then the color of those Z beads on the first bracelet comes in with this. Don't remember where these came from. I like them though, they're pretty. Then green and yellow chevron bead. Another round bead. And I wish I knew what kind of beads these, what kind of seeds these were. If anybody knows, let me know, because they're cool. I have quite a few of them, but not a great big amount, but they're just seeds. I'll put 3 on here. There's those, and then a mookaite bead with a little white on it, a little brass spacer, a chevron, another round bead. It is faceted, but it's round. 3 more chevron, Haitian beads. Jeez, Deanna, get it right. Oh, a brass spacer, a chevron bead, a brass spacer. See what I mean? This one's more symmetrical. Three more Haitian beads. A round bead. A chevron. Where are we at? Another spacer. Another mookaite. This one's red, or a reddish and a tannish cream color. Three more of these little seeds, whatever they are. Oh, I'm sorry. I forget to make sure I'm on camera. Can I get this? I know it goes through there. There we go. A round bead. Green and yellow chevron. Round. And the Haitian beads. And then we stretch it. 4, 6. And then tie it 3 times. Oh, wait. You know what I gotta do though? I gotta move these. Sorry, I forgot about where I need the knot to go. And it's gonna go in this hole because it's the biggest hole there is on this bracelet. There we go. And 2. And then, that's not even tight. It is now, though. I'm not liking that knot. Not liking that at all. I feel like it's not quite right. So I'm gonna cut it off and restring it. I'll be right back. Okay, got it restrung. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, stretched it. Tie our knots. Two, 3. Why are you doing that? Okay, there we go. That's better. Nope. Still not. What is up with this cord? It's just not, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to fix it, and I'm just going to show y'all the rest of it, because I'm not going to do anything other than restring it again, glue it, and be done. Cut the extras off tomorrow. But these are our 3 bracelets. If I can get them here for you. There we go. Three coordinating stackable bracelets. Okay. I'm just gonna restring it. Nothing. I'm not gonna, change anything. Just try again on another piece of cord, and I don't know what's up with the cord. Why I'm having trouble with the knot. It's probably me. Anyway, y'all, like I said earlier, if you want to look at my jewelry on Sunshine Baubles and Bling on Facebook or Instagram, see something you like, make me an offer, and shipping will be added, of course. I take PayPal and Cash App. I don't have an Etsy store. I don't have a Shopify store or anything like that. No website. Just, I do Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. My Twitter stuff is what's on the other pages. So, anyway, y'all have a good one. I don't know when I'll make another video. I've been pretty, other than being sick and tired all the time and doing what I can when I can, my time when I feel like it has been focused on seeds, starting vegetable seeds. So, I may start a YouTube channel on that called either Deanna's Garden Ventures or Sunshine's Garden Adventures. Alright, y'all have a good one. Thanks. Like, subscribe, comment if you want. I like the comments. I reply when I can. Thanks. Bye.